Welcome back. Time now for the PNC Bank slow. And he looks like Noah Murdoch. Bigger smile on his face watching the Fergie snag there in his big league debut, which was an.
It was his work here in the top of the 8th. He's outing in the 7th by striking out Victor Robles looking.
Just to reiterate the composure that we saw from Noah Murdoch, being able to, you come off that mound your first time out there in the big leagues. You're not really sure if you're breathing. You get some high fives, maybe.
You can count 2-2.
'96. See who's going to get to it. This battle goes the way.
Soderstrom, he is glad to see someone not named Bryce Miller on the mat. A knuckle curveball. Miller went 5 2/3. Gave up 3 season debut. And 3 runs tallied up. He has been very. There's the 2-0 from Spire. 6 total home runs over the 3 games, including the 2 from Sodi. This one on the ground to Jorge Polanco, and he's got the glove of Dylan Moore and Tyler Soderstrom.
Maybe give himself a better chance at Soderstrom. The problem is, and that second checkup allowed Soderstrom to beat it out.
Dan Wilson will take the baseball from Spire and make a pitching change.
I've seen some power from this lineup. There's a good chance you're going to get.
It's going to be a walk and a strikeout in that appearance. And there's a called strike 2. For Andujar, been around the block.
I mean, he's a friendly fella.
Soderstrom with the lead at first, and the 2-2, that's going to go to the second baseman and Bliss, and he'll get the out of Andujar.
Yeah, just a little squibber.
And Mark Kotze is going to go to his bench and get the Urias here in the lineup.
Well, never too late to.
Brownie in his start yesterday reached base twice. It was hit by a pitch and a walk for him. It's quite a journey last year for so.
He sure did. Jenny, it was just so good to hear. It was just about going out and having fun, playing the game you've played your entire life.
Grounders up the first base.
Your competitive nature, and this fella right here on your TV screen is about as to put that together.
This offseason was a lot of little kids enjoying the Ferguson in the pen. A lot stronger in the offseason.
Putting the peepers on him there.
This one in the air to left, and Rosarena will stand pat dancing around for the Mariners fans here at T-Mobile Park.
He's getting it going.
He's like, hey, dance cam at the T-Mobile ballpark. As Tyler Ferguson, speed dating, that's a new one.
Very interesting.
Three and 1. Here to Mitch Garver. Kanan waiting for his turn tomorrow. Be the 4th man in the A's. The righties and the lefties quite nicely. In the air, center field. Blade charging in, and Blade will make the JP Sears. Brian Wu, I know you like this pitching matchup.
I sure do. JP Sears, hope for from a guy out of the rotation. And on the other side of that matchup, nasty.
Saw that a lot last year. For the Mariners, they re-signed him as a free agent. Well, this guy's provided you some offense so far.
Sure, and I think a lot of people of the Seattle Mariners wonder about them supplementing that. You got to believe what the Seattle Mariners represent could be a very tall task once you.
One-run games that hurt him a lot last year. Yeah, that starting staff's gonna, the bullpen giving it up. This in the air to left field. Ball boy did not charge for it on the left field line like the ball boy.
A jumping catch.
Let the ball come to hit. Seeing Mason Miller today. He's thinking about what that 9th inning. And the pitch, a swing and miss. Polanco.
And this is exactly what you wanted to see from Tyler Ferguson. This game getting some high leverage outs. This guy was closed a couple ball games out. Take a look at how the bridge to Mason Miller is built. Tyler Ferguson, a big part of that, especially in this situation right now. And I think Mark Kotze, as we have seen, is a big get him going, get those positive vibes flowing. Each team down to their last mound visit.
For each of them.
Enough.
I knew I'd get under your skin tonight. Warming up. Waiting his. Warren Langalier's talking it over. I think they're. And the payoff, this one to left field. Andujar on the run. It's going to drop in after the foul line.
All over it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Easily.
Moore will exercise his timeout. Full count again. And the 8th inning complete. It's a chilly night. Bust the blankets out. Maybe bring one up to my partner here. He's freezing. Potential snow in the forecast, that road trip. Well, Tyler Ferguson with a fantastic 8th inning sets things up nice. Tack on another insurance run. 8 hits for the offense tonight. Not the first hit of the game, a single back in the 3rd. And now he goes down on strikes to start the 9th.
Well, Bizzardo just did a nice job of moving the baseball around the strike zone there. It's up. And here eventually a breaking ball that.
Jacob Wilson has had a textbook evening for 5th, and also heads up play in the 7th on an error that field single. That's what made it 4-2 here with 1 out in the 9th. To center field, Julio Rodriguez will jog on back and 2 gone. Bring up Lawrence Butler for another opportunity. And Lawrence Butler into left field. That's going to get down, and a 2-out knock.
You make 5 trips to the plate in an evening. You'd like to walk away with something to fillet one over there to the left side.
Not a single, also an infield single. Bizzardo looks over on Butler. Lang. Van's picking it. Fouls it back. And in the majors, the 3rd with the Athletics. And the pitch in the air to center field. Rodriguez on the move, and he'll make the final catch. It is time for Mason Miller.
You know what comes with Mason Miller, a lot of high octane. Fibs under his belt. Jenny, I got to spin. Low 100.9 miles an hour. We'll call it 101.
Came out with 100.
Animal this guy is when it comes to his preparation.
Here's the 1-2 to Bliss, and it's 20-25 for Mason Miller.
Misses this by about 2 feet, and that's what happens when you're geared.
Strikeouts last year, over 65 innings. Now to JP.
Really? What am I going to do with that? Yep.
He's like, yeah, I'll take the timeout now. Here's the 0-2. And it's going to be a foul ball. And what do you think?
Unless you feel pretty good about burying something, I think at times, you know.
Crawford out to right field. Butler coming in, and Crawford on base.
And that was my point. You throw to speed his own bat up via Mason Miller. Making a heck of an effort out there in right field, just not able to secure it cleanly.
Victor Robles would represent the tying run. He drops his bat as that ball's in.
Jenny, I can tell you in February, standing in the box against me, not a ride you want to volunteer to get on.
Yeah, I'm not sure why you did. Out.
Yeah, quickly rethought that.
I am good watching that for Robles. Miller peeks over at JP Crawford, and here's the pitch. Swing.
Well, again, you got him 1-2 now. Up just above the strike zone, you got a good chance to get Robles fishing.
And he gets him up top at 1-1 final out for Seattle with Julio Rodriguez coming up.
He said, here's the heater up top, go get it.
Timeout called. And J-Rod jumps out of the box.
Julio.
And it's swinging.
Well, you've got Julio Rodriguez talking to himself.
Here's the pitch, strike 3 from Julio Rodriguez. Save number 1 for Mason.
Well, this is why Mason Miller is so tough. I mean, this is a slider fishing for the pitch before. Mason Miller had a ton of opportunities.
Handshakes for the green and gold. How about this, Dallas? 2 wins against the Mariners at T-Mobile Park. This is a team that's coming out.
Well, it's been a great job, not only by the starting staff, but you've seen some continued to swing the bats late into the ball game and doing all of the